Hey Libra, welcome to your December reading, the first one for the month. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, and Rising. May not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. As long as the storyline is pretty cohesive, that's a good sign that it's a message for you. In the absence of that, and you're here as Libra Sun, you can check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign or be a cross watcher and watch the Sun and or rising sign readings for your divine counterpart. You get great insight into what they're going through that way. Also, you can make use of the playlist I've created. I separate them by element. So you would find the air sign. There's one gigantic folder where all the air sign readings are. Or you can go into each month and that's like a little bit of a smaller amount of readings, and you can look at the titles for Libra and see if anything jumps out at you. My readings are not date or time specific unless I mention it intentionally, like around full moons and portals, etc. So there may be readings that you've missed that could be of value to you. I already picked your oracle and I started the recording, and then my computer began to overheat, so I kind of had to shut down for a moment, and I do not know how to edit videos. So I really loved your oracle. I'm going to go with it. I know you know me to be an honest person, so they were just too good to shove back in the decks, and I don't like to do that anyway. But we had Parrot Spirit come out for the Divine Masculine, watch your words, and we had Dove Spirit come out for the Feminine, be peace. And what I was saying before my computer so rudely interrupted me was that I love that they're both feathered winged creatures. You know, to me, winged creatures always represent the air signs. And so how perfect was that for you? And I was also thinking that maybe there was some miscommunication brewing, watch your words and be peace, maybe something that requires, you know, that little timeout energy where you just go to neutral corners. But then you got the action card. This is from the Energy Oracle. These were Spirit Animal Oracle. This is the Energy Oracle. You got the action card. So let me take a little peek at it for you and just give you the overview. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory, but it says this card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action. Trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. Fabulous. That's a great energy for you. Whatever it pertains to. So it can pertain to your work life. It can, you know, some project that you've been kind of delaying and maybe soft pedaling, could be in your connection, something that you need to take action on. Hello. Just saying. Okay, so my apologies. Honestly, if I cough, I can't splice it. If I sneeze, you know, I sneeze. I do not know how to. I do not. I have tried to learn how to edit videos, and I'm just not amused by the process and have no patience for it. So that's why all my readings are long, like you can tell, right? When you get to the end of one of my readings, I almost look like I've been on a desert for 20 or 30 minutes because I don't stop talking the whole time. Okay, here we go, Libra. Let's see what's coming through for you. Wow, isn't that, ooh, double Aries energy. Libra, you dealing with an Aries? We have the Emperor and the Tower. Oh my gosh. So the masculine, divine masculine, and also what I said is feel free to flip the energies around. So, you know, find yourself, find your experience of the connection on one side of the spread and the other side is that of your divine counterpart. Okay, but I just call this the divine masculine part because that's the structure I have set for myself. Feel free to flip it is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to keep my eye on my computer. I have the thermometer on. I know it sounds kind of crazy to make sure. I don't know why it keeps overheating. Probably because I have no more space on it. I just keep pretending like it has 9 lines. Okay, wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, this reading. Oh. Okay. Ooh, guys. So what I see here, in the past, we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and the Ace of Cups. So this energy here, I love this for you, showing me that on some level in the past, that action, right? The horses, the action to move forward in this connection, to be victorious, along with that Ace of Cups, a divine gift of love. I call it the Holy Grail. So really beautiful energy. But right now, you're both in the fives. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. So fives are about, numerologically speaking, fives are about change, right? When change is afoot, things shift beneath our feet. It doesn't feel very comfortable. So that's when we tend to experience lack consciousness, scarcity mindset, abandonment issues. This 5 of Pentacles is a feeling of being either left out in the cold, forsaken, ghosted, rejected. It can also be about self-worth. So maybe not so much the masculine sense of self-worth, because they seem pretty aware of their power and energy right now, but maybe feeling devalued by the feminine, unseen. Does that make sense? A little bit. But have no fear. In the future, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, taking the connection to the next level. So that looks promising. What the feminine's dealing with right now is some regret. The 5 of Cups, regrets of the past, sorry for the blurriness. Wow, my whole computer, everything is failing me today. I probably should go back on the couch. 5 of Cups is about a sense of loss, grief, sadness, regrets. It could be a mistake that was made, something that this feminine is very focused on right now with that 3 cups tipped over. But if this person turns around, they'll see the 2 of Cups is right there. You know, the 2 of Cups, the soulmates card. But there's some ground shifting beneath this feminine's feet in a major way. I will explore that with the Tower. And then yet the ships come in, after all, in the future. So we have something very powerful to look forward to, dear Libra. This is you manifesting the new beginning, whether it's the next level in this connection, whether it's a big offer coming in. If you're here as the feminine, this would be coming from the masculine. Whew. I'm kind of blown away by the double Aries energy with the action card. So there's some very powerful, it feels like it's needed to move you out of the inertia of the fives, the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. That's like inertia, where you kind of are, the changes aren't feeling good, and so you just kind of hunker down and you don't do anything about it. I almost feel like you're being forced to. Yes. Look at that beautiful Leo energy in the sun. This masculine is focused on their happiness, taking action, wanting to communicate, the communication card. I feel like they want to offer communication and a message of love or apology. That's underneath. So it's not really it's not really something that they're consciously focused on, but underneath they know it's probably needed. And that's why we have that Tower there. And that's why we have the 5 of Cups. I think the feminine thinks it's over, is what I think. There may have even been sharp words, that communication. There may have been sharp words that require, right? Because it said, watch your words. Do what the card says. Oh my gosh. So the Chariot in the past, that's a lot of action. We'll see what lands on it. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Oh, and the 3 of Wands. So there's a little mirrored energy there. I feel this masculine was underneath. Okay. King of Pentacles. It's a masculine archetype of life partner. I feel like they were trying to escape some kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like the Chariot with the 7, you know, look how he's looking back over his shoulders. Like, you know, my grand escape. I've got to make my getaway. It's something that they manifested. This is in the past. So it could be yesterday. It could be 10 years ago. I don't, you know, it's up to your storyline. And underneath, what this is about their stability. There could be a marriage. They could have been a husband or a life partner. Let me just use more contemporary lingo, life partner. And they were trying to get out of that connection. Could have been that there was some deception or betrayal. Not necessarily, doesn't have to be, but we have this Five of Pentacles right now. I mean, if I was doing a life reading, I would say somebody robbed them blind. Look at this. The moon. Wow. All kinds of insecurity here. The star. The moon is Pisces. The star is Aquarius. And the Knight of Wands. There's more action taking. So if I was doing a life reading, as I said, and I'm telling you this for a reason, Libra, I would say that this masculine got robbed blind. I don't think they stole anything or took anything or betrayed. I think it was done to them. And they kind of like, it almost feels as if they brought it upon themselves in some way. The three of Wands would be that, like you're looking out, you're waiting for your ships to come in, but it's also part manifestation. So I almost feel as if something that they were trying to manifest like went south. It had the opposite result, and I feel like they got taken. They got taken, and now they're like, what do you say? Skittish, very skittish, feeling very insecure. There's trust issues here. They're trying to heal. Wow. But it's so opposite the Emperor and the Sun. I feel their experience in this connection right now is really unstable. And I'm wanting to say that they're gun shy because of something that happened in the past. They do want to return. Underneath that Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy, and the Knight of Wands is somebody coming back in. So maybe they're wanting to return, or they're wanting the feminine to return. Ace of Pentacles in the future. Well, the whole deck is upside down, so I'll take it anyway. There's going to be a slow march to this new beginning. I feel as if this masculine has to create a plan around it. Can't just let it happen organically. They've got to create a plan. Look at this. Wow, this reading is so bizarre. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, baby steps underneath with and there's the Cancerian energy of the Chariot again. All right, so almost like, yeah, I'm going to try this again. But it's underneath. I feel like they're overthinking. They will be overthinking things because this is forward facing. They will be overthinking things. Will be moving very slowly. That Knight of Pentacles. So interesting. I'm struggling with the Seven of Swords, so let's see if maybe I find out what that's about over here. So the Tower for the feminine. That is that Tower moment. Something very significant occurring right now. Maybe unexpected. And a full-on retreat. Hermit. The Hermit kind of retreats, right? Goes off on their own. Becomes reclusive. I feel whatever this Tower is, it's causing this feminine to retreat into themselves. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Emphasis on Leo. I do feel it's involving this masculine. Something very stressful is possibly occurring or has just occurred, causing this feminine to go within. The Hermit doesn't really communicate until they emerge from their solitary work. I feel this King of Wands is likely the masculine that the feminine's retreating from. So something happened. There's regret and sadness and grief around it right now. In the past, the Ace of Cups, your one true love, dear feminine. I get it now. I think you, the feminine here, the Six of Pentacles is about things being beneficial for both parties, right? Fairness, balance, equal give and take, reciprocity. And I think the feminine had a lot of, did not get it. That's right. There's a karmic person in the picture. That's the Seven of Wands. I mean, the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry. Seven of Swords. Yes. So we have the Six of Pentacles and then the Devil energy. So something toxic with the past life soulmate. Yeah. Six of Cups underneath. Kind of feels like a little bit of obsession, I want to say. Because I now see the Tower and the Five of Cups and the feminine going off on their own. That Seven of Swords is tripping me out. Okay. Yeah. Everything's on hold right now. Hanged Man. Feminine's trying to look at the situation, like the bigger picture, waiting for some enlightenment around what went wrong here. The Hanged Man is a state of limbo, and it's Pisces energy, by the way. It works nicely with the Hermit, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. King and Queen of Pentacles now. Taking care of yourself, feminine, self-care. Four of Wands, more twin flame energy. Queen of Pentacles is that feminine archetype of life partner. So I have a King and Queen of Pentacles here. The two of you could be long-term live-in partners. You could already have been in a long established committed relationship with each other, and I feel like something went south. I feel the Seven of Swords, it can be the liar, cheater, stealer card, but it can also just be like self-deception. It can be lying to oneself. It can be trying to escape something. It's the only card that's really got me hung up, but I feel like the feminine saw that things were not going to be balanced, that there was not going to be any reciprocity, that old patterns and behaviors were going to continue. And I'm saying that because both these cards being in the past, yeah. You know how they say the more things change, the more they stay the same? Yeah, I feel like some behavior or pattern that the feminine, that was out of balance, that kept the whole relationship off balance. And the feminine was hopeful that these past life soulmates would get it together. And that the connection would be beneficial for both, not just for one, and it didn't work out. And there's regret around it. Everything's blowing up right now. Feminine is trying to see the bigger picture or look at the situation from all angles. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles for the feminine is more about self-care. The whole situation is about the twins, though. The beginning of life partnership here. And then that Three of Wands in the future. Can't make it up, guys. Tower. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. New beginning. Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. I'm going to take it because I feel as if something is going to be transformed. That's what's underneath. So I don't think it's going to be in the conscious awareness anytime soon. But there's a need to transform. This feels like a life partnership that I'm looking at here. I feel I'm talking to a Libra who has been involved with their divine counterpart. Doesn't matter what side you're on. For a very long time. I feel there may have been some betrayal, some deception, something that happened that wasn't on the level in whatever way, shape, or form that speaks to you. And I feel that all the fallout is happening right now. And while this feminine in the future will be waiting for their ship to come in, like, right, when's it gonna be my turn? There's more fallout. And then this Ace of Wands almost feels like the decks are going to be cleared and you reignite this torch of passion. I do feel you reignite it with this twin. But I almost feel as if it's like leveling the playing field. Because something's coming down right now. Like I'm almost feeling House of Cards, you know? Something that wasn't built on a stable foundation is coming apart for this feminine. Feminine's going off on their own. Lots of regret, lots of sadness and grief around it, really needing to focus on their own self-care, their own stability. Yeah, they have to kind of walk away. In the future, it's like, when's it going to be my turn? When is everything going to manifest for me? And then there's more fallout. But that fallout clears the playing field and allows in this brand new divine gift of passion. Could be with the soulmate. That's what I feel it is, because underneath is the Ten of Pentacles and the Death card, totally transforming the connection for these life partners. So I'm going to take it to the extended Libra. If this is speaking to you, I'm going to pull one card, an issue, a situation, or an energy that needs your immediate attention and focus. I could tell you a bunch of stuff that could come up. The middle card is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic around that issue, situation, or energy, and then what you can do about it or what you can expect to come of it. This has been a really helpful part of the extendeds for those of you who have never opted in, because it kind of helps explain a lot more of what's going on up here in more detail. Like this is the broad view and we just boilerplate it down to the nitty gritty. Then I'll share your messages to and from each other. What do you want each other to know? Using me as your conduit. And then a message for you, Libra, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. We'll see what messages come through there. Sometimes it's advice, sometimes it's a warning, sometimes it's a pep talk. And then the outcome position is what you can expect overall going forward. And if timing is a factor, it would show up there. I'm interested to see what all the drama is about on this side and why all the fives energy. So I hope we get some clarity around that. Thank you for showing up here today, Libra. I so enjoy you. The link to the extended is in the first or second sentence of the description box below. I'll see you there in a second or in a future reading. Take care.